Hello YouTube, this is my newest MOC, and I don't have a name for it yet. I may have a name when I make the video, or when I put the video on YouTube. But basically it's a medieval MOC, and it's a house, a cottage, whatever you want to call it, and it's not necessarily on a farm. I guess it could be if I expanded it. It's right now it is 32 by 48 studs, and there are a ton of pieces on this. I have no idea how many. I'd say in the 3,000 range, probably. Maybe 2,500. It's not a ton of pieces, it's a lot, I'll put it that way. And yeah, I guess I'll get into it. This is my biggest MOC in a while, and yeah, I decided to do some pretty cool techniques for this. Yeah, you see there's a little pond. It's very little. Focus on it. I'm just getting used to using this camera to shoot videos. It's actually the first time. You see and then there's a guy sitting by the tree. This tree looks much better in person than it does with this camera. I'll just focus on different parts of it. I'll zoom out. You just don't get the full picture of it in the camera. It looks a lot better in person. But that's a pretty cool tree. A lot of cool techniques in it. If you see it in person, you can see the framework, but it's hard to in this. So now, this did take a while, probably 3 or 4 days. I think that's what it was. So it's quite a long time. You see there's a frog there on the edge of the water. Okay, yeah, there are multiple trees. That's the big tree, the biggest one. And then there's a tree there, right there, there, and there are 2 back there. One's an apple tree, and then one is just a tree I designed. And yeah, I'll just give a look around. There's a cat right there. It's not focusing very well. Okay, there it goes. See, there's a cat climbing the roof. I did put 2 cats. There's another one right... Oops. It won't focus. It's weird. I don't know why. See, yeah, there's the guy with the bucket again. And it's actually an old guy. If you saw his face, you can't see it from this angle that well. Yeah, there's another cat there, and you can see part of the framework of the tree right there. Not much of it though, that's just one little part. And here's some plants. Since this is my first time using this to shoot a video, I'm not really... I'm focusing on using the camera and not showing the MOC. I'll get used to it eventually. But yeah, there are 3 of those windows. You see that window right there. There are 3 of them. There is one right there. Then there's one on the side of the house. You can't see it too well from this angle. And then you see there's that horse. That's from a Lord of the Rings set. And there's a man feeding him a carrot. Or feeding it a carrot. And then there's a black door. See that? And there is a knob. And then look how I did the walls. It's like not the sand green part, but the rock underneath, the rock layers. It's like a cobblestone. I can't take credit for that. That's from a guy on MocPages. It's LegoIsFun1, I think. I'm not sure if that's his real name or just what he uses on there. That's what he signs all of his creations, LegoIsFun1. I think that's how you pronounce it. He, as far as I know, he really created this technique. And there's a tutorial on how to do it. It's not as easy as as simple as it looks. There's a tutorial on how to do it on classiccastle.com. Maybe I'll put a link to the description, I'm not sure. And now I'll turn this. And you can get a better look at the cobblestone there. And then, yeah, that's the wall. You can tell how I did it. At least you should be able to by just looking at it. And then each of the corners has one of these things, like a rock pillar kind of thing, a column. And I think that's pretty cool. And then you see I did those flowers. Speaking of flowers, I have a ton of flowers I don't want, so if you're interested in buying any, I might sell them to you. And now back to the MOC. Okay, you see there's that guy feeding the carrot. And there's the path. You see the path, it curves like that. Here's the pond from a different angle. And there's the frog again right there. And here you can see the... No, that's not what I wanted to do. There. What? I went out of focus again. No. This camera is challenging. At least for me. I never use DSLRs really. I won't focus on him. Oh well. That's as good as it's gonna get. It's not perfect though. Yeah, you see he's a older guy. And then further down right here, see there's a boy chasing a chicken. And I didn't use any female minifigures in this because I don't really have any good medieval ones, so I just avoided using any. And yeah, so it's 3 minifigures in total, and then there's a horse, a chicken, and 2 cats, and a frog. And here's another look at the tree. Now I'm gonna spin this. Yeah, I think you saw well enough how I did the roof. I used the log parts, and then it's like that right there too. Okay, turning it. There is no interior on this house. I didn't feel like putting one because I knew it wasn't gonna be visible, so I didn't take the time. And here you see here is more of the cobblestone. And that looks pretty nice. And then here's the tree I designed. And then here's another look at the apple tree. And there's some greenery, some flowers, plants, stuff like that around here. Yep, and then here's another look at the tree from a different angle. You still don't get to see the full picture of it. And there's another window. All 3 of the windows are the same. I don't know if you can tell, but the minifigure right here, the little boy, is Frodo's head and hair, and then Bilbo's torso, so I didn't get too creative there. Here's another look at that, at the man feeding the carrot. And there's the path, some plants. Yep, that's pretty much it, guys, and I will be posting pictures of this on my Flickr and my MocPages, most likely. So if you want to see some high quality pictures, go check those out. Link will be in the description to both, and thanks for watching. Bye.